guys, welcome to Colex Unlimited. Today I am going to do 15 animes I watched ranked. Now, I love anime, okay? Anime is awesome. But I didn't just get into anime a couple of months ago, years ago, or whatever, you know? I just started watching anime, which means I probably haven't seen, like, a lot. I think in total I've seen about 20 different animes so far. And some of those anime, I kind of just watched a couple minutes of it, and I don't even remember their names. But the animes I do remember watching is on this list, and they're all ranked, including the dishonorable mentions, of course. Now, let me take this PowerPoint I'm about to show you took all night. This video was going to be recorded last night, but things got in the way, and let me just say, I just exhausted myself. I literally overworked myself to death. Working on that new intro that you just saw, working on the PowerPoint, getting new music for videos like this. I think this is a kind of a way of showing you what I can do when I try my best at videos. That's it. So anyway, we're gonna get to the list right here, right now, only on whatever. Okay, guys, so here it is, my little PowerPoint. 13 anime I watched ranked. Now, each of these slides are going to have, they're gonna say stuff, okay? So, I mean, I'll basically read it off while putting a little explanation on my own a little bit on it. But anyway, let's do this, guys. So first, we're going to start with the dishonorable mentions. Now, the dishonorable mentions, these are anime that I just couldn't get through, like, the first episode, or maybe the first couple of episodes, or maybe an anime that I just could not watch altogether, or maybe an anime that I just couldn't get into that was good to some people, but not good to others. So let's explain each of these. High School of the Dead. I watched literally like 2 episodes of it. I didn't like it. Akisora, probably the most weirdest and most horrible anime I've ever watched. Lies in April was pretty disgusting, like romance, stupid. Absolute Duo, I don't know why Absolute Duo is on the list. I think the reason why I put it on there, I did like Absolute Duo, and I did watch it in its entirety. I just couldn't rank it with the other animes. The other animes seemed like they deserve to be ranked, but this one doesn't really deserve it, probably because it only has 1 season and the universe is not big enough. I don't know. There are other animes I've watched, many that I just could not get through, but I don't even remember their names at all. I remember what they were about, but not their names. So those are the dishonorable mentions. So the 14. Okay, so how I did this was I did this like the top 10 is going to be animes that I actually watched, that I actually enjoyed. The bottom 4 are neither big disappointments or horrible anime that I hated. And this one's got to be the worst anime I have ever watched. Please forgive me, Bleach fans. This anime is terrible. And don't take what I say personally about your favorite anime, because these are just overall opinion. Everybody has an opinion and views on things. So just because somebody doesn't agree with you on something doesn't mean you have to get all mean and wishy-washy about everything. I mean, it's more beautiful to find someone who agrees with you on the same terms than it is to find somebody who disagrees with you. Whatever, just advice. Bleach was horrible. The worst anime I have ever seen. And I put the reasons clearly right there because you watched it. I don't think I guess I can explain a little bit why So why are so many? Yeah, it felt like a chore to watch Bleach. I just don't know about it. The characters are unmemorable and poorly developed. Okay, I think I over exaggerated a bit there. I don't believe that they're poorly developed. I think there probably was really good development. Developed, sorry. But unmemorable, I think that was accurate because the characters just didn't appeal to me. I didn't relate to them. They weren't funny. They weren't I just couldn't get anything from them. They were just there. That's all they were. They were just there. The art style is painful. Yes. The art style is painful to watch, okay? No, everybody criticized No Game No Life for their horrible artwork. Watch Bleach, dude. Bleach is horrible. Like, seriously, the animation, it looks so retro. It's not the funny kind of retro, it's the horrible kind of retro. Dialogue is laughable. Yes, I agree on that. Every single thing they say out of their mouth is so it feels so scripted. There's no emotion to the things they say. It just feels bland and boring, which is why I said it was laughable. Not only that, the actual things that they say weren't even goodly developed. The script probably it feels like a 13-year-old or somebody my age wrote it. Yeah, there's not that much to say about this anime. Um, I don't feel like I should judge it that much, even though I only seen the first episode. But I couldn't watch any more. Okay, 2 out of 10 garbage. Okay, 2 out of 10 garbage. Guilty Crown. This is gonna disappoint a lot of people because people say that Guilty Crown is amazing. Guilty Crown ain't amazing to me. It's it's just I'll explain. Okay, this anime is not nearly as bad as Bleach. I agree on that. Like, Bleach is just a horrible anime. Guilty Crown wasn't necessarily a bad anime. It was just an anime I couldn't invest myself to. I guess I'm just not into the whole guy chasing this celebrity through a futuristic world, him getting I don't like that concept. If you're going to make someone have powers or whatever, pull swords out of their heart, put them in a the present or the past, not the future. It just doesn't work for me. And the characters are awful, especially the main one. I don't even remember his name. I don't even remember his name. Dude, this character, you don't really get to know him. You see him one segment in the train station, and then after that, he goes back, and all of a sudden he's chasing this girl. It's it's stupid. The characters, I can't get to know them because they don't present enough screen time for them. It's horrible. I've seen 2 episodes of this anime. 4 out of 10, below average for me. Fairy Tale or Fairy Fail. Okay, this anime wasn't bad at first. I actually liked the whole concept of Fairy Tale. But I mean, I remember in my childhood when Wizard 101 was really big. I played when I was 8 to 10 years old. I was playing Wizard 101, and I felt like this anime was so related to that. Almost like it's in the same universe. It just felt so much like Wizard 101, which is why I enjoyed it at first. So here's what happened. I just finished Death Note, which was a masterpiece, okay? Death Note was so amazing. I was After I watched the ending of Death Note, I was just blinded with like, oh my god, dude, this was worth my time. This was worth watching 37 episodes. I was like, it blew my mind. It was nothing like I've ever seen before. So here's what happened. My friend pranked me I don't know, just because freaking jerk. He freaking recommended, oh my god, you should watch Fairy Tale. It's so much better than he didn't say it's better than Death Note. He said it's just as good as Death Note. Just watch it, dude. Just watch it. It's so much better. Well, I couldn't really get emotion since we were just texting about it. Um, left me so disappointed. Maybe because he overhyped it too much. Maybe if like I wasn't overhyped, I could have liked it, but I don't think that's the only reason why I stopped watching this anime. There was plenty of other reasons. Characters were annoying. The plot didn't go anywhere. The whole concept was, well, the concept was good, like I said earlier, but like where they were going, the direction they were going just didn't appeal to me. I had to stop watching. I only watched 6 episodes of this anime. Just couldn't finish it. 4 out of 10 below average, just like Guilty Crown. Whoa, a lot of words on your screen, and there's probably a reason why. I was originally going to make a rant about this anime. I was originally going to make a rant about it. Me ranting about this anime. But it turned out that editing. You just saw the thing. I am so sorry about the cut. Okay? But editing, yeah, it was challenging. It was challenging. That's what I was gonna say. I haven't recorded a video this long in a while. Like this long. It's kind of mind-boggling. Okay, this is gonna take forever to edit and upload. Okay. Dragon Ball Super. Okay. You can just read everything that's on screen. That's all of my points. My 30-minute original rant. All my points. Except there was going to be a lot more angry, a lot more yelling, a lot more examples, a lot more detail. Yeah. As a fan of Dragon Ball Z all my life, Dragon Ball Super was a humongous disappointment. I did say a little bit of reason why this was actually ranked higher than the other anime, but I feel like I needed more explanation. Okay. It is a 1 out of 10. But you gotta remember, there's two perspectives, okay? There's a perspective of a long-time Dragon Ball Z fanboy like me, and then there's just a normal anime watcher. When I view it as these two kind of people, as a normal anime viewer watcher who doesn't admire Dragon Ball Z and who just watches it simply because it's just another anime, yes, this anime is actually higher than Fairy Tail, higher than Guilty Crown, higher than freaking Bleach. But as a Dragon Ball Z fan who's been 1 out of 10 is the perfect rating of this anime to a long time Dragon Ball Z fan. There were so many things that they screwed up about this anime, I couldn't even get to it. Akira Toriyama was looking for another masterpiece like Z. What we got was a colossal disaster. That's what we got. A colossal disaster. I do not want to spend this whole video ranting about Dragon Ball Super, because that was going to be a video. Please, do not watch this anime. Don't watch it. There's nothing to watch it for, okay? Just don't. Dragon Ball Z, the reason why I said they had no emotional moments, or if I said that, I don't know, it's because compare the amazing nostalgic moment of Gohan in his mystic form fighting Super Buu, one of the best moments of all time in Dragon Ball. And in Dragon Ball Super, I would say the the future Trunks arc of Dragon Ball Super is the worst. Sure, it introduced an evil Goku. Sure, it has Super Saiyan Rose, all these things. But I found it a horrible anime because they kept recycling the battles over and over the whole arc. This was one of my main arguments in my rants, that they literally keep recycling battles between this guy and the Z Warriors over and over again. Is there any side villains? Any other people to fight these guys? No! It's just Goku Black and Zamasu. Goku Black and Zamasu. Over and 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 over. Every single, or at least most of the boss battles in this arc is just Zamasu or Goku Black. And that is stupid. That's lazy. That is lazy. That's not horrible on Toei's fault. That's horrible and Toriyama's fault to recycle these battles. I just don't want to keep ranting about this. Okay. I was about to have an anxiety attack there, but now we are finished with the bad anime. Now we're on the good anime. The good anime I can talk good things about. This is what I've been waiting for. I love talking about animes that I cherish and love to death to you guys. To anybody. I just like sitting down, talking about this anime, telling them why I loved it so much. I prefer that than ranting about an anime that I hated. I love this a lot better. This is where it's going to be a lot more happy moment. I'm just so exhausted from Dragon Ball Super, so let's continue. Good anime. Okay, I said that Sword Art Online is not a good anime, but it was watchable. Okay, Bleach, Guilty Crown, freaking Fairy Tail, all those animes were not watchable. But this anime, I was actually able to finish the whole season. Does that mean I watched Sword Art Online 2? No! Sword Art Online 2 was the worst. I watched one episode and I was disappointed. Sword Art Online was watchable, but it wasn't good. No. The reason why it wasn't good is because I have a lot of reasons. I could make a separate video about just this anime. But you gotta realize, there are rant sites about this anime, review sites everywhere, talking about the same points as me, the same problems. So you could just freaking click another tab, type in Google, and then search it up. I give it a 5 out of 10 average because it was watchable. Wasn't good, but it wasn't bad either. It's kind of average. There were some bad moments, but just sometimes you just gotta let it go for a second. Classic Memories. You guys are gonna hate me. Many people hate this anime. A lot of people actually hate this anime, but I think it's good. I do. Not as good as the other ones on top, but it was still good. I mean, it's a romantic anime, romantic anime. But it was a great romantic anime. Had a fantastic ending. Had no flaws whatsoever. There was no flaws with this anime. It was There was nothing bad about it. That doesn't mean that they were exciting, good, amazing, emotional moments that you could talk about for years, but there wasn't any of those moments, but there wasn't any flaws with it at all. It's kind of in between. There were some good moments and then normal, casual moments. It's the only thing about I can say about this anime. Still good though. Great romantic anime. I give it a 7 out of 10. Good. Let's continue. One Punch Man! One Punch Man! Everybody loves One Punch Man, and now you guys are gonna get pissed off at me for ranking this so low. Sorry. The reason why, like I say, it's ranked low is because it's on the same list as masterpieces or anime that was so in depth and so into this. Okay, what do you expect? This anime has to be low compared to everything else. But on the next couple of slides of anime that I ranked higher than this, you guys are gonna get really mad at me because people are like, oh, that's an underrated anime. That's so underrated. Let's continue. What did I say? Okay. Flaw. I did. Yeah. So these animes are unrated. Okay? Why do you like it so much? I don't know. I don't know, dude. Just, I'll explain later. The only flaw with this anime was the characters were portrayed not that good. Like, I felt like One Punch Man was. I didn't mention this on the slide, but I felt like the characters. It was limited. There was not that many characters. Of course, there was many side characters, including all the superheroes, all the people, all the monsters, all that. But I feel like there wasn't main characters. There was probably two main characters, and then you got this one villain who shows up, and then like he dies like the next couple of episodes. Like they don't really have main characters. Probably the only main character is Saitama and whatever that robotic dude's name is, don't remember, but I think that was horrible. They should have made a whole league of superheroes, like main characters. Like maybe Saitama meets another superhero who's like real powerful, just as powerful as Saitama, and they compete against each other. You know, or a villain that takes the whole season to be beaten because he's so OP. Not just keep recycling villains so Saitama can just punch him in the face and boom, they die. No. I mean, you could do that, but not for every single villain that shows up in the show. Every single villain that shows up gets destroyed. What? What? No, that. Just stop talking about it. Another flaw with this anime is that it was only 12 episodes long. What kind of anime tries to create a universe that's only 12 episodes? This is the same problem I have with Absolute Duo, okay? The reason why Plastic Memories gets a point and that's only 12 episodes long. Well, they were able to actually finish the story in just 12 episodes. 12 episodes is all it took to conclude and to finish that universe. Because the storyline was just this guy and this android, having a romantic relationship until the end where I don't want to spoil it, but see, they were able to finish that universe. One Punch Man, no. They didn't finish no universe. One Punch Man's universe is so huge. They're living in Tokyo, I think. I don't know. There's a big superhero league. Villains show up all the time, and they weren't able to finish the universe. So you only have 12 episodes to explore the anime. There's no more. Here you go. It's like this, okay? It's like, think of Skyrim. A lot of people love Skyrim. Me, I don't like Skyrim that much, but that's another day, okay? But many people love Skyrim. It's won many rewards. It's the best open world RPG of all time, to some people. And, but the whole big, huge universe of Elder Scrolls, reading books, going everywhere you want to. That amazing era, the universe, dude. All the creatures, the weapons, the armor, all of the Elder Scrolls. Okay? That's what One Punch Man's universe is. It's huge. Now let's say you get to explore every single Elder Scrolls game that's ever came out. Mainly Skyrim, or wait, let's just change it a little bit. Okay, what if you get to play Skyrim and you get to do whatever you want and the universe is, I mean, of course you're gonna be like, oh, I get to play Skyrim for free? Oh dude, Skyrim. What if Skyrim launched and you were only able to play it for literally 2 days? That would be disappointing. What if we lived in an alternate universe where Skyrim came out and it was literally 4 hours long? You're gonna be like frustrated as hell because you just discovered this new universe and you were only able to play it for 4 hours and it frustrates you. That's what One Punch Man is. That's what it is. Still a good anime. 7 out of 10. I just like ranting and then just finishing real fast. I don't want this to be too long. No game, no life. Many people hate this anime, but I love it. Let's see. Great anime, interesting plot, great characters, unique animation. The storytelling was a bit stale. Okay. Great anime. It is a great anime. You have to admit. I feel like No Game No Life is what Sword Art Online should have been, dude. That's how I personally feel. When I first watched No Game No Life, it kind of had the logical sense from Death Note, since whoever this guy's name is, I forgot. He he's very intelligent and he always tricks people into doing what he wants to do. Kind of reminds me of Light, dude. And they live in a virtual video game world just like Sword Art Online. So it feels like some aspects from Death Note and some aspects from Sword Art Online mixed together to form a pretty solid anime. That's what No Game No Life is to me. It's has great characters. You're gonna love the characters, especially the main two. They're amazing. Interesting plot. They become the plot's amazing. Just look it up. The plot makes you want to keep watching. Unique animation. Everybody hated the bright colors like purple and blue and pink. I think it's pretty unique. All the other animes are like the same, like realistic look with big-eyed people who just like, that's what makes good animes, is having not doing what everybody else is doing whatever you want. Like Death Note, they made the animation so dark. I didn't see any bright colors in that anime at all. Everything was dark because it creates the tone for the anime, just like No Game No Life does here. By putting bright blue and purple colors, it kind of gives you a hint that they are not in the real world, that they are in a virtual world, which is something Sword Art Online should have done. The only flaw I have with this anime is the storytelling. The storytelling was kind of, well, I mean, it was great at first, but when you get further to episodes starting from like episode 8, it kind of slows down a bit. And I mean, I don't like that much. Like, just kind of slowing down. I mean, that's the only flaw. But everything else, it's a unique anime. Okay? 7.5 out of 10. I know everybody hates decimals. I hate decimals too, but I mean, come on, that's all I can do. If I'm going to rank these animes, they can't all be 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10. I mean, and it can't be too high either, like 8 out of 10. So it's a good. Tokyo Ghoul. I'm not going to talk that much about this because it's good anime. It's good. I didn't put a picture on there because I didn't have enough time to. I took an hour doing this PowerPoint, so why would I waste my time? It's stupid. Tokyo Ghoul is a fantastic anime. This anime was so good that it used to be my third best anime, dude. Third. While I was watching the anime, it had great characters, amazing storytelling, and everything you need in a good anime. It had emotional moments. It just was a good anime. And no, it's not a bright anime with a good. Wow, we're already at 30 minutes on this video. Wow. Well, what do you expect on a anime reviewing video? Of course, it's going to take too long. Anime reviewers who review anime, their videos are usually 5 to 10 minutes. Think about if they reviewed 15 anime in all in one video. Yeah, it would be pretty long. So, you're going to have to deal with it. I'm just joking. Tokyo Ghoul. I did say that it was everything. Okay. Everybody loved the second season, Tokyo Ghoul Route A. I didn't like it. I freaking hated season 2. It frustrated me. I hated how Kaneki wasn't the spotlight anymore. Ever since he went to that shack and then horrible images of his toe getting cut off and all that. Ever since that happened and his hair turns white and he's like all dark now, he's like, oh, I have to protect all my friends. Like, that's no. What have you done, Tokyo Ghoul? You completely turned an anime character who was shy, who was a book nerd, who you turned this guy to this emo freak. That's all I have to say. It was bad, okay? And Kaneki stops getting focused on. He joins the bad guys. Oh, I have to join to protect my friends. The whole concept of season 2 was pretty bad, dude. It was pretty horrible. But they start focusing on the investigators, because apparently the investigators have main characters. And like, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing that they investigated that they focused on the investigators. I think it's a bad thing how they stopped completely focusing on Kaneki. The whole season until the end, you get just little bits of scenes of him just walking around causing trouble. You don't get barely any dialogue out of him till later. I didn't like the second season not that much. Would recommend Tokyo Ghoul to anyone because it used to be my number 3. 8 out of 10. It's great. It's a great anime. Okay. This next slide is going to disappoint all of you because you're going to say, how is this anime better than Tokyo Ghoul? You're going to be pissed off. I would have to explain myself. Okay. Here comes the sticks and stones. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Oh man. Is this a zombie? You probably already clicked away from this video. You're like, this anime list isn't accurate at all. Is this a zombie cannot be better than Tokyo Ghoul. Okay, listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. But sure, Tokyo Ghoul is a well developed masterpiece. Well, I wouldn't say masterpiece, but it was well developed. And this was just an anime that they didn't take seriously. But I liked it better. I'm not saying is this a zombies a better anime than Tokyo Ghoul, which is why they're both rated 8 out of 10. I'm just saying this anime is based off of my personal opinion. I don't think Is This a Zombie is better than Tokyo Ghoul. I don't think Is This a Zombie beats Tokyo Ghoul. I think that I just simply enjoyed Is This a Zombie more than Tokyo Ghoul. There's a difference between enjoying something more than thinking something is better. As an anime, particularly, like, as an anime, Is This a Zombie is better than Tokyo Ghoul. Or, or, I think Is This a Zombie was, I just think I really liked it. It was more fun to watch than Tokyo Ghoul. That's, that's all I have to say. But anyway, this anime is good. Great characters. Some characters are a bit stale, but great characters, including Ayamu, dude. This guy, he's like my role model. He's the coolest. He's the coolest guy ever. Second coolest guy. Second coolest anime character. Like, this guy, cool. That's all I have to say. This anime is pretty good, fun to watch, blah, 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 whatever. Let's continue. Naruto! Naruto! This is when I began stopping putting my thoughts and ideas on the slide because I feel like these next animes, they were so good, I had to talk about it myself from my head. Naruto, 8 out of 10, great. Just rated just like the other ones. Naruto is actually the second anime I've ever watched. This is when, like, I thought Dragon Ball Z, I didn't really call it an anime. It was more like, oh, Dragon Ball Z is my life. It ain't anime at all. My friend's like, oh, dude, you gotta watch other anime, of course. So he showed me Naruto, because Naruto apparently is similar to Dragon Ball Z. And I ended up loving this anime. I love the ninjas. I love the fight scenes. The fight scenes in this is so epic. But what's so sad is I never got to reach Naruto Shippuden because I started watching other animes. I only got to like season 3 of the Shonen Jump Naruto. But let me say it, that doesn't excuse it for being a great anime. I love the soundtrack's amazing, the characters are amazing. Some of the filler episodes are pretty bad, but that's the main complaint of every Naruto fan or anime critic is that there's too much filler in Naruto. But it's a good anime. There was a couple times I actually got real emotional in this anime from emotional moments. And I'm just like, oh my god, I can relate to this anime. When you can relate your real life to an anime that is fictional, or to not even an anime, anything, that just tells you that it's great, okay? Great, flawless anime. Great. 8 out of 10. Let's keep going. Here comes the haters. Haters 101. Haters. Haters. High School DxD. I do not feel comfortable talking about this anime because we all know that High School DxD is a super ecchi. I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm just saying that I enjoyed this anime more than all the others on the list. That's all I'm saying. Just Noragami! This anime is fantastic, flawless, amazing. I love this anime, which is why it's number 2 on my list. Noragami succeeds on everything. I love the comedy, the humor, the characters, everything. They got it right. That's what I'm saying about this anime. Oh, why is One Punch Man? Why is Noragami better than One Punch Man? Why is it better than Tokyo Ghoul? This anime is simply an anime that I just simply enjoyed so much. Every episode kept me wanting to watch more and more and more. That's all the other animes on the list. There were some times I wanted to keep watching, but there are other times I'm just like, I'm gonna take a break. But this anime kept me wanting to watch. I didn't care about breaks. All I cared about was Yato or Hiyori or whatever that guy's name is. I forgot what was his name. I don't remember. But listen, and Noragami is such a fantastic anime. The soundtrack is amazing, which is why I used one of the soundtracks in the beginning of this video. That's It's a 9 out of 10 must watched anime. Watch it. It's good. And now, finally, the one anime you watched. Guessing from the beginning of the episode and the thumbnail, you would have already known what this anime is. And I talked about it, comparing it to other anime in the beginning. Here we go. The number one anime I've ever watched is Death Note. Death Note is amazing. It's perfect. Holy crap, we're already at 40 minutes? Probably even 50 minutes now. Okay. Let's just get this fast. Alright, Death Note is an amazing anime. I'm not going to talk about it because this is probably one of the most popular anime out there. Just watch it. It's the best. It's number one. 10 out of 10 legendary. Emotional moments, everything. This is a perfect anime. Perfect. Perfect. Well, not exactly. Well, yeah, perfect. 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 Like, there's some moments in this anime that will make you go, WTF, I thought this was legendary. I thought this was perfect anime. It's a perfect anime. No matter what direction they go, it's a perfect. They took risk when developing this anime, and they did it anyway, which resulted in such a legendary anime. That's all I have to say. Guys, please, I want to thank you to death for watching this far. I mean, to someone to sit here and watch me talk about anime for like, what now, 50 minutes is amazing. I like the idea of that. I mean, if you have sticked from here, or if you just skimmed a little bit to get here, thank you so much for even clicking on this video. Just for anime viewers, this is the first ever anime video I've ever done. But I just love anime so much. I thought I would do a top, whatever, 15 anime list. I'm gonna go away now. The only video that's in delay right now is the rookie pilot episode, which the reason why I kind of delayed that a little bit is because voice acting is getting a little overwhelming, and I have to delay it just a little bit. But don't worry, it'll come to you. Not soon, but it'll come in a decent amount of time. I'll put a reveal date, a trailer, or something. I don't know. But guys, thank you for watching. Stay true to the channel. So guys, I'll see you in the next video. Yeah, anime rules. It's the best. It's the best. This is Cole signing off. Colex Unlimited, out.